Welcome to the weekly report. The protests in Cape Town this week have shown that human rights are not for all. Residents of informal settlements in Khayelitsha and Kraaifontein want water, sanitation and housing. But the city of Cape Town says that there just isn't money to take care of new informal settlements. The affluent suburb of Sea Point was also confronted with the demands of the poor, calling for what many take for granted.
If you are staying in a shack, that means you don't have money, you can't afford. Yeah. That's the first one. And then you don't have a house.
Communities are adamant that they are being ignored. Human rights groups want South Africa to outlaw any dealings with apartheid Israel. The Palestine Solidarity Campaign in Cape Town indicates that they will push for boycott, divestment and sanctions legislation to be passed in Parliament. Come the next financial year, South Africa could have proposals and financing options for the basic income grant finalised. Social Development Minister Lindiwe Zulu says there is widespread support for the grant, which is expected to be linked to developmental opportunities. Government has been told to be straight and transparent about the independent power producer program in order to avoid a messy scenario like that at the Kusile and Medupi power plants. The Energy Department unveiled that it has 8 preferred bids to produce emergency power. Thousands of refugees will need to find a new home as Kenya has ordered the shutdown of 2 sprawling refugee camps in the north. It cites security concerns. The UN Refugee Agency has been given 2 weeks to come up with a plan. Nairobi says there is no room for more talks. Tensions are rising between China and Western powers. Beijing has slapped retaliatory sanctions on the European Union, Britain, Canada and the United States. They have accused China of human rights violations in the western state of Xinjiang, but China says the sanctions are based on nothing but lies and false information disguised as human rights concerns. And that's it for the weekly report. Until next time.